Hi, welcome to Paper Artland. Today let's make the F-16. To make the F-16, you need a printing paper. I am used letter size and I recommend you to use letter size, but you can try A4 paper if you want to. First step, we will fold the paper in half this way. Unfold the paper, and second step, we will fold the paper in half again this way. However, we will not fold this edge to match this edge, but we will leave a gap about 3 centimeters or a quarter of an inch. Make sure that all edges are lined up. This looks very nice for now. Unfold the paper again to check if all the creases are lined up. Alright, now you can turn the paper this way and fold it slowly down. Next step, we have 2 layers, one on the top and one on the bottom. Now we will open this layer. Use the crease we made earlier as the preference. Now I will match this edge to this edge. This is simply you fold this crease down to the center crease. Next, fold this layer to a side. We now repeat the same fold for this side of the paper. You should do it slowly and carefully. This is really important that you make sure that all creases are lined up. Now, fold this layer of the paper to a side back and adjust it a little bit to make sure every part of the paper are even. Now fold this one to a side again. We will start from this edge, fold it to the center crease. And the following step, we start from this edge, fold it to this edge. If you have make my F-15, F-22 or F-35, you know, this is a very similar fold. Next step, we need to make this part of the paper stronger by folding this edge in. But when you fold in, you can see this corner, right? You can see it slightly on the bottom and use this as your reference and fold straight to this corner. Unfold this layer and put it back to a side. Repeat the same fold for this side. Start from this edge, fold it to the center crease. And fold this edge out. Create a strong size for this part of the paper. Okay. Now I will fold this layer back to the side again. Repeat the same step here. Unfold this piece, and I will turn the paper this way to have me fold faster. I will just fold this layer slowly out and out and out until I see that the distance of this edge and this edge is almost equal. Okay, and I will stop right away. Here we go. Next step, I will hold this part of the paper and make a crease here before I fold this part down. Repeat the same step for this side. This is best if you can unfold this part out and use this as your reference. If not, you can use this edge here as your reference. Now hold the paper as well and fold this paper down. See, this is what you should have now. Next step, unfold it part of the paper, turn it this side. And now we need to create a very strong wings. I will fold this edge of the paper in like this. Now I will estimate about a half of an inch from this corner along this side. And just fold it in slowly. When I fold in, I try to have a parallel edges of this edge and this edge. Same thing for this side. And I will turn the paper like this. The reason why I keep turning the paper because it's easier for me to fold. Perfect. Now we'll fold this one back. You should have a shape of paper like this. And now, why not to flip it over and unfold this part of the paper to a side, fold to a side. Now you see this edge, I will fold to the center piece. Repeat the same fold for the second. And fold it back. Now, this is what you should have for now. That's still very nice. The following step, I will turn the paper over again and I unfold this part of the paper, or I fold it to a side and I fold this part back here and I unfold this part of the paper. And as you can see here, we have this edge. I will fold it in straight to this crease here. I will fold more than that crease just a bit. And make a parallel crease, a parallel edge with parallel of this edge to the center crease. And you just fold this one down back. Now you should know what to do. Fold this one back and turn the paper over here. Fold it to a side. Fold this edge down and fold the paper back here. Repeat the same step for this side. Make sure that this edge will parallel with the body. Good. Now turn the paper over we now create the body of the plane by folding this part down. I will imagine that we have a straight line from this edge straight to here and this edge to here, so they should intersect at some point right here. And I will just fold this body to create the nose of the plane. This is really difficult for now because the paper is kind of heavy. I will put the paper down, fix it, and check this quickly. I'll show you later. Okay? You should judge the body of the plane a bit while you're folding. This is really important you do so. Okay, fold straight down to this edge. There you go. So let's see what you should have now. And the next step is pretty easy to create the wings. Fold up, curve slowly. Alright. Same thing for this side. When the wings, fix it a bit. Now you should have a plane like this. The next step, you need to create a center stabilizer. I just pull this one up. When I pull up, I will put my hand here to hold the paper. I will just pull it up by the whole thing. So just hold it there and press it up slowly. Okay. It's important that you did this part right. You shouldn't pull it up too much, but not too little. Okay, when you put it up already, you can pull the body of the plane up a bit more. And you can see what I have here. Here you go, the F-16. And to make sure that it will fly well, you need to do a little bit trick at the end. You need to adjust the elevators. You need to curve it up just a bit. Do not curve it too much, alright? And make sure that the head is pointy. Fix this, okay? And here the body. So just to show your friends, you should fold it down a bit to make it look nicer. But to make it fly well, you need to fold this part of the body up. Okay? Make sure that this is up. Like this. And now, here you go. This is the F-16. When you curve the wings up a bit, it will fly very well. Make sure you adjust the center stabilizer and make it straight. Alright, you can pull it up a bit like this to make it look nicer. And there's another way you can make the center stabilizers looks better, but just leave it for now. Alright, here you go. This is the F-16 and I hope you guys will like it. And if you like it, like the video, share it with your friend and subscribe my channel. And finally, do not forget to leave me feedback. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.